So this is just a really quick video on how to remove an airbag on a Fiat Panda Mark III. So that's 2012 onwards. There's quite a lot of videos online on how to do this, but they kind of just jab screwdrivers in the side of the steering wheel and then magically it pops out and you can't really see what it is you're trying to push against, and it's really difficult to get your screwdrivers in the right position. So as you've probably seen on the other videos, you've got kind of holes in the side of steering wheel. So there's one here which comes through this guide here, same on the other side. You can actually see the hole through today, like there, comes through this guide here, and what they're aiming towards is those big metal latches above. Can you see there? Obviously they're not going to get under them, but they get close to them. So what you're trying to release is a spring that's against underneath this latch. If we look at the airbag once it's removed, so the springs are these things here. So you can imagine that latch goes through this guide here and clips onto there, and where your screwdriver comes through this little channel here, it's going to be fed into this gap. Well, it should be fed into this gap here, but obviously there's quite a gap between them as well, so you end up doing what I did, which is just smashing your screwdriver against the side of something, trying to find this spring that you're supposed to be pushing against. But once you do get it into that channel, you can just see the top of the spring there. You're going to push against that, and as you can see, it moves this whole spring here, which unlatches it from there. So again, finally, you come in up like this. It helps to have your screwdriver that way, and then you're trying to feed it into this little gap here and against that little metal bar there, which is usually right to the back of the airbag.